So I'd like to talk to you about the key metrics that you should be keeping at the front desk. Now, oftentimes when I talk about the receptionist, I talk about there's two major things that this individual does. They are receiving. Receptionists receive. Sometimes we have titles like front desk manager, coordinator, etc. But as a receptionist, you're receiving money and you're receiving patients. So those two things are things that we want to be measuring, right? So we want to look at the percentage of patients who arrive to their appointment as scheduled. So you basically need two data points: the number of patient visits and the number of scheduled appointments, right? And I like to use a positive number. I like the percentage of patients who arrive versus the cancellation rate. Because if I was to graph something, I want a graph that moves up in a northeasterly direction to be a good thing, right? So we don't want a rising cancellation rate. We want a rising arrival rate. Now we should be running anywhere between 92 to 95% of our patients showing up for our appointment as scheduled. I'm definitely putting out some videos to hopefully help you in that area. So that's one key statistic, the percentage of patients arrive at their appointment as scheduled. The second key statistic that you need to be keeping is the amount of money that's due at the front desk that's actually paid as a number and a percentage. So for instance, you might have a day where you're supposed to collect $150, okay? And next day you're supposed to collect $500. So on the $150 day, compared to the $500 day, it looked like something bad happened. But in reality, you collected 100% of the money that's due at the front desk on that day and possibly on the other day as well. So we want the percentage of patients who arrive at their appointment as scheduled and the percentage of the over-the-counter monies that's due that's actually paid. Those two statistics done super well, you can have a receptionist mess up on almost everything else, right? So when you have to be able to rank the priorities of what an individual does, and those two things generate revenue for your practice, more so than most anything else. So if they can't put a chart together to save their life, hang on to them. If they can get patients to keep an appointment and they can collect all the money that's due at the front desk, you've got a keeper. Thanks.